YouTube, Dawson Ryder here. Welcome to my review for the last episode in Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 1, and this is the Christmas special as well. Yesterday's episode was basically the season finale, and this is technically the last episode, but it kind of counts as more of your classic Christmas episode that seemingly, it does take place after the finale, but there's not a lot of meat to it in terms of going into next season and all that stuff. And it was fine. It was your par for the course Christmas episode. I wouldn't say it was that good or that bad. It definitely had a lot of action. It probably was one of the more action-packed ones. So if that's your jam and you like all the action, or I think little kids will really enjoy that. But otherwise it was fairly generic, because the main plot revolves around Javi trying to figure out the perfect Christmas gift, and he's playing this Christmas gig, and people are dropping off money and stuff, and this weird creeper drops off a treetop ornament, and that's going to be important. And he's trying to figure out the right gift for Solon, and Izzy's like, I can't believe you haven't found it yet. And then he asks Santa Claus, who's the same Santa Claus that's been appearing in all the Christmas episodes since forever, well, how do you get the perfect gift? And he's like, well, Mrs. Claus once got me these mitts. It's like, she only cared about you a homemade oven mitts worth? She should have got you an iPod, like Michael got Ryan. So he's trying to figure out the right gift for her, and then he ends up getting her gloves, and then the other Rangers make him realize, well, that's stupid because it's not going to fit her hands. So he still can't figure it out. And when the other Rangers go out, they get a distress call from Santa because his notebook has been stolen, because he was showing off his notebook to Javi that can create anything, and Slither and Mucus wind up stealing it. Because yes, they survived, they were trapped in the dimension in the finale, but they somehow got out. I don't know how, they didn't ever explain it, I don't know if they ever will. Like I said in the finale review, I'm a little bit disappointed. I guess because how much they're in the footage and how prominent they are, I didn't expect them to be gone, but I was kind of secretly hoping they would be. But they're back, that's their plan, and the other Rangers are fighting them while Javi and Solon are back at the base, where they get a Help Me Obi-Wan Kenobi message from Mucus saying that they have a bomb. It's a bomb! And so they're trying to figure out where the bomb is, because they think it's within all the presents. So that's the clip show device, and they're going through all the presents and being like, okay, this is from so-and-so to so-and-so because of this reason from this episode. And that's how you get the previous clips from the episodes. But they eventually discover that it was the star, that creeper. He's like, wait a minute, this creeper pedophile-looking dude dropped something in my bag. It's probably not relevant, though. It's probably not relevant. But that ends up being the explosive device, and they trap it in, the Spork's beast holder to stop the explosion. And then the Rangers fight the Monster of the Week with the Fusion Zord, and then Weisel creates, Slither creates a giant version of himself, and then they fight with Five Knights and the Mosazord, so we get 2 Megazord fights. That's what I meant about it being action-packed. And then at the end, they're all exchanging their gifts, and Javi winds up giving Solon his songbook. It's funny because it's, based off of the fact that she said she had, trouble with stage fright and singing or whatever, and so it was meant to be personal, oh, here's this book of songs because you like singing. But it's really funny because to me it came across oh, what do I get her? Oh, there's a book right there! And that was kind of funny. And then they just kind of end on them all singing together. There's also a point earlier in the episode when Amelia shows up and be like, look at all this Power Ranger fan mail! I'm like, don't even open that. It's probably just a bunch of entitled fans complaining about the Lightning Collection. I wouldn't open that. But it was fine. Like I said, I didn't really hate it, but I didn't love it. A lot of action, like I mentioned. The Christmas plot was fairly generic but unoffensive. There was a couple funny parts, Ion misunderstanding that it was Santa, and he thought you were supposed to get people Sanders, which is a little bit funny, or a little bit stupid, but I thought it was kind of funny. And I like that they kept a little bit of that fish out of water humor with Ion, because I feel like he's more quick on the uptake than Zato is with modern day stuff, which is fine, but I like that they're not forgetting that he's also kind of foreign to the planet from being an alien. So I appreciated that detail. And, with the clip show stuff, it's not like Power Rangers is the only show to do it. It's a different story where, Power Rangers is pretty much the only show to rely on someone else's footage for, Sentai. But Power Rangers is not the only show to do clip shows. But it definitely has gotten old over the last decade that all of the holiday specials have to be clip shows. And to be fair, they've gotten better as we've gone on, and they've used less clips, and the episodes have felt like they have more of their own identity than rather just being a clip show. The Samurai ones were literally just them in the house having a clip show. And these ones at least feel like their own episode. But as the clips have gotten lesser, it makes me think, how much money are they actually saving? The clips probably amounted to, 4 minutes, maybe? I'm like, how much money would that have cost you to just have a couple extra minutes of footage of them in the base or singing carols or something out on the Christmas shopping area or something? The less clips we use, the more I question, how much money are you saving by not just filming a couple more minutes of footage? Because it always takes me out of the episode and makes me realize it's not a normal episode or a normal special, and that just bothers me. But Yeah, this was overall fine. Harmless, enjoyable-ish Christmas special, but nothing to write home about. I would give it a 2 out of 5. But what did you guys think of the Christmas special and final episode of the season? Let me know in the comments as always. As I said in the finale video, I will be doing a season review after the episodes come out here in the US. They're all going to be hitting Netflix on the 15th. I'm going to be doing a review of all those episodes together for those that didn't watch the international airings, and then after that, the season finale or the season overview review will be out. But until next time, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps to ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.